Hello, Arid Wrath here. Welcome back to the Zero to Hero. This is, I think it's part 7 now. When we left off, I went to do the Geoff Zanelli mission, and it kind of failed, as the mission usually does. I was kind of expecting it. It was a shame, but, you know, it happens. So, today I was hoping to get on with doing this mining with multiple backpacks, and we managed to reclaim our ship back. Or we claimed our ship, went back to the satellite and picked up the original ship, which I have to say, do not do. It no longer recognizes it as your ship, and you cannot store it. So all of those backpacks and the items that I'd put into my old ship are now lost, because the whole ship is gone. I should have just used the ship that I'd reclaimed and put everything back into that ship. But yeah, that was a mistake made. Do not go back and use your old ship. Stick to the one that you've newly claimed on insurance, as it cannot be stored. It cannot be recognized as your ship anymore. So, we are kind of back to square one. I only have, you can barely see it, 1500 UEC, 1600 UEC by the looks of things. But I did pick up another backpack. Let me just show you my gear. Hang on. Yoink. Let's get up. Just sat at the burrito bar. I picked up a burrito. So, what we are using now, let me, in fact, let's go to this one. And let's spin around where the lighting's a bit better. So, we do have our usual armor set. We also have a medical tool and a multi-tool with tractor beam, with a mining attachment, because it's mining we're going to do, and a custodian on my back with 3 magazines, which should keep us quite safe, because I think there's like 60 rounds per magazine. We have a heavy, or a medium backpack, sorry, and the custodian there. And I've also got a second backpack, this one. Let me just put my helmet on, otherwise I'll forget it. We have this second backpack that I'm going to put into my Mustang and go down and fill them both, so that at least I've got 2 backpacks to fill. It's not just going and filling one backpack. It is kind of doing what I was hoping to do, but with 4 backpacks, which are now all missing. So we'll see how we get on. I can't put this in there. I'll have to remember to do it when we get into the ship. I've also got myself a burrito and a bottle of water, because we may be down there for a little while. Wow, they literally were waiting on that chair, weren't they? We may be down there for a little while. It is Aberdeen we're going to as well, so the chances are it's quite warm, and I will likely get thirsty while I'm down there. But yeah, let me just go and jump into the ship, go and get this backpack on, and then we'll be on our way. We're going to HDMS Dobbs. I think it's HDMS Dobbs. It's basically a disused mine shaft. Yo, how's it going? Make sure you get some clothing on, otherwise you will die. Yeah, so it's a disused mine shaft. They, well, it's basically a cave. Boop. There we go. Right, 2 minutes and I'll be in the ship with my backpack in it. Right, we're off to Dobbs, HDMO Dobbs is where we're going. Hopefully there's nobody else here, but it is a disused mine shaft as such. It's a cave where I can go in and access without needing to take up a mission looking for a missing person. Which, to be fair, the missing person is a safer cave to go for, because the chances of someone else being at that cave is very slim compared to this one, where anyone can see it and access it. So do bear that in mind. It is probably a better idea if you're doing this just to go for the investigation mission and find one where you find a cave here this way. But you don't have to look for the person. You can just jump into the cave and get mining and then cancel the mission once you've found it. Oh, we need a bit more speed. But yeah, hopefully today we're going to do what I was trying to do yesterday but got distracted by Clovis's mission. We're basically going to go into a cave and fill up 2 backpacks with hand minables, hadonite if possible. I don't want to waste time with anything else. And then go and sell them. and I have another backpack in the back of my ship. I just leapt off of the landing pad and got that loaded in. So we're on Aberdeen. We should be able to access the back of the ship anyway, with it being low gravity. And once I've filled one backpack, I will come here, I will drop it off into this ship, and I will pick up a new one and then go and fill that. So we should have 2 medium backpacks filled with Hadanite, all being well, that we can sell. And we can start clawing back the money, because I am now at, that was the wrong image, 1,500, nearly 1,600 UEC. So we are desperate times. But let's get down here. I wonder if we can see the cave by scanning. Doesn't look like it. I think we're a bit too far away for it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to when 3.16.1 does drop to the live servers, so that Arirath can go searching some derelict ships, get some decent gear from them as well. This must be it here. Look, let's get our landing gear down. Oh yes, there it is. And there are no ships around, which is a good sign. Let's just put it in front. But Aberdeen, in fact, let's just go a little closer. Aberdeen is a very, very hot planet. Hot moon, sorry. And if you are spending time on the surface, you will want the Caldera suit. The fabric one, which is the heat suit. I think it's Pembroke. It's either Pembroke or Novikov. I always forget. Let me just turn that down. But you will see as soon as I get out how hot it is here. Now, we may have to move it again just to get access to the back. I should have parked it near a rock so I could at least jump into it. But if you watch my temperature gauge down here, you'll see it's going up. My survival rate is currently at 10 minutes because it is extremely hot here. But in the cave, the temperature is quite nice, in fact. Which is strange. I don't know if that would be the case once they've finalized this moon, but obviously 230 degrees on the surface is extremely hot. Let's see what it's like inside. Yeah, hopefully we stumble upon some Hadanite quite easily. It is the pink rock formations that you're looking for. Green and blue, you know, I'd rather just avoid them completely for now. There's a blue one, which is that Aphorite? I always get them muddled up. What are we looking at here? Show me. Yeah, Aphorite is blue, Dolivine is green. Aphorite, I think, is the very, very worst. Which has shit instability as well. Okay, so no, it's Dolivine you want to avoid the most. If you can't find any Aphorite, get some... Sorry, if you can't find any Hadanite, go for Aphorite. But Dolivine is not even worth sniffing because the instability of it is pretty poor as well. Right. I'm going to do most of this off camera because just watching me mine and fill 2 backpacks is going to be boring. So I will crack on and come back once I've filled 2 backpacks. Or if something happens. Obviously, if someone comes along or if anything starts going on, then I will come back and you can watch it all. But hopefully, it's pretty uneventful. Fingers crossed. Right, let's crack on. So, we have filled a backpack so far, just the one. 100% there. The rest are going into my core armor section. So what I'm going to do is head back to my Mustang, jump into the back, drop this backpack off, pick up the new empty one, and then come back down and continue mining and just fill that up as well. It hasn't taken too long. I think it's been about 15 to 20 minutes. Not a great amount of time. Nothing eventful has happened. I've just been... Oh, another one. I must have missed that one. If you are looking for minables, you can look for them physically, you know, using your eyeballs and your torch. Or if you just hold the F key and kind of shimmer over like that. As you can see there, the Ratnadung on the floor, you can see it has a bit of a highlight, which I'm not really a fan of. It does make it easier when you're mining and you're trying to find stuff when it's so dark. But it is a good way of just making sure that you don't miss anything. When we go back down, though, I will check where I've been and make sure that there's nothing else missing. I'm not fond of this lighting effect. It's obviously a bit of a bug here with the lighting, the way that it does that. Not good. But we are now back on the surface of Aberdeen. Still in the daylight, which is nice. I do prefer it. I don't know, maybe it just gives me a false sense of security, I suppose. But yeah, nobody's come and visited me yet. No one's ventured to the Dobbs cave. So all in all, it's going pretty swimmingly. Let me just open this door. I might be able to leap off from here. You know, I think I could get in there. Yeah. Let's just open this up first. Obviously, I can't do nothing when it's closed. Don't tell me I have to go around that side. Damn it! But yeah, so far so good. I'm not hungry or thirsty yet. I do have food and drink now, which is excellent. So if I did become thirsty or hungry, I am sorted. Although, I must remember not to take off my helmet in a cave to eat. Which I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of doing a whole little scene of me sitting there eating my burrito and drinking my water, and then I remembered. Let's just double click it maybe. There we go. There we are. And then I remembered that it's you can't, because you will die. Come on. Across you go. Not sure why that's not working. Maybe we need to get out. But the ship has my other backpack, the full backpack. Oh, I need that on as well. Let us hope that nobody comes along and tries to shoot the ship. Otherwise, I'll lose all this gear. You do obviously have that risk. But we are in commed space, or commed range, comm range, as you can see up here. So if anything does happen, it will be reported. Right, let's crack on. We have another backpack to fill. It would be better if I was doing this with even more than 2 backpacks. You can literally take your pack up, come down, and just check and surface for any minables. I don't think there are any. Fill up 4 backpacks, maybe more. I suppose you can only fill up 3 with the Mustang, because the Mustang's storage capacity isn't all that great, unfortunately. But yeah, I will carry on. There we go. That's moving across now. And yeah, when I get back, we should have 2 full backpacks of Hadnite. So far, I've not had to mine anything else. There's been plenty of Hadnite around. And we should make a decent amount of money there. Right, I'll be back. Hopefully, shortly. So when it comes to caves, the deeper you go, we are pretty deep now. About 50 odd meters, no, 100 meters odd deep. That's not quite accurate. But you start seeing these kind of firefly bug-like creatures, which they're not really creatures, they're more just a visual effect rather than actual animals. But they're pretty cool. But also, the deeper you go, the more chance there will be of a big drop. And you have to be very careful, otherwise you could get rather stuck and disorientated as to where you are. I've just crawled through that space, and if you are on a planet, gravity applies. So a moon, you can fall down there and you'll survive fine. There's no damage, no fall damage, because the gravity is so low. But yeah, when you're on a planet and there's gravity involved, that could literally be death. So the deeper you go, do pay more attention to your surroundings. Don't get, you know, blinded by the beauty and then fall down a big cavern. But we are almost complete here. 85%. I did just get stuck between a couple of rocks, but I managed to use one of my Hadanites to place further away from me, and it kind of sucked me out of being stuck, which was good. I'm glad that that works. We shouldn't be getting stuck, of course, but thankfully there is a workaround. But yeah, it'll only be a few more minutes, and then we will be out and on our way back to sell all this goods. And I think we're going to make a pretty penny on all this. We'll take a look. Anyway, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Maybe 10. Hadonite's starting to dry up a bit. There are also little scenes set up to kind of sell the thought of there was once people down here doing stuff. Let's, I'm not going to, yes we can check it out because I can climb back. I don't want to get lost, I don't want to get turned around, because what tends to happen to me is I'll go down a little tunnel and then I will forget which way I need to go. Now at the moment there isn't anything to loot, there isn't anything to find, there are no AI down here. So they're pretty desolate places. But over time you may find an AI or AI working here and doing things. Loot boxes, all sorts of stuff. Even creatures, I wouldn't be surprised. But they're fun to explore, but definitely difficult if you go deeper, because you can get lost completely. I generally barely make my way out of caves that I do when I go too deep. So fingers crossed we'll be fine this time. I'm pretty sure I know which way to go. Oh, okay, I'm slightly drunk. Well, for some reason, I cannot pick up anything. I can't carry it, I can't inspect it. We're not full, we still have 15% left. Let me just maybe grab some of these, maybe? Nothing seems to be working. Maybe I could wave. No, nothing seems to work. I've tried equipping a weapon, tried equipping med pens and other such devices, and unfortunately nada is happening. So we're gonna have to leave it there with the mining and make our way back. I've also run into a little problem where I seem to just fall over easily. I'm hoping that's resolved. There's some really cool places to explore, but I don't want to go too deep because I'll get lost. But yeah, now for some reason I just keep flopping over. There, look. I don't know why it's happening, but it's very dangerous down here because there are deep crevices and holes all over this place. And if I just suddenly flop down, I will get turned around completely. So let me just try and make my way out safely. Like, here, look. Is this a hole? No. I'm going to try and follow the path as gently as possible because my character just seems so flaky now. If I'm running and sprinting and jumping, I'll be toppling over every 2 seconds. And I want to avoid that deep hole there, especially. So let's go this way. Anyway, I'm going to head my way out. I should know the way back. Oh, boy. Okay, let's get out of there. Ow. You see? I don't know why it keeps happening. It happened before when I was doing that video looking at the derelict crash site for the 3.16.1 build, where the minute I put on a heavy core armor set, I suddenly started flopping all over the place. I don't know if it's to do with being too heavy topside, with having a backpack and full of hadonite. It didn't happen the first time I filled the backpack, so I can't imagine so. But anyway, I don't know what's going on. We're going to make our way up, go and sell all this gear, see how much money we've made. At least we can see how much money we've made from one full backpack. Ignore this. This was, I should be able to pass through this quite comfortably and it'll change. There we go. Just a bit of a Viz area problem. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much you can make from one big backpack, or one medium backpack, full of hadonite, so that we can determine how much we could make when we have multiple full backpacks. Unfortunately, I can't fill up this backpack because I've lost the ability to pick stuff up. Let's just play this safe. But I'll be back topside soon, and then we'll make our journey back to, I'm thinking, one of the Shuban outposts, which might be on Hurston or Aberdeen. We'll take a look. But I'd like to sell the stuff planet side without having to go all the way back to a port. So let's see if that is possible. Anyway, back soon. So it looks like nighttime is beginning to fall on Aberdeen. The sun... Oh, we're getting stuck. The sun is going down. I think the sun has practically gone down. So it's been quite a full day of mining, but I am quite impressed with how far we've got. Look at the planet. Is that Hurston over there? I love the fact that you can see planets and moons and celestial bodies from one surface of one planet. Knowing full well you can fly over there and walk along that. Or knowing full well that there are already people, players on there walking around. It is quite an interesting thought. Right, so we're just pulling into HDMS, Hurston Dynamics Mining Station, I believe it is called, or mining something, Norgard, where we're going to see if we can drop this stuff off and sell it. I believe it's a normal mining outpost and not an underground facility. It looks like it. Have we got our lights on? Yes, we do. It's just very dark. So yeah, very intrigued to see how much I can sell for one full backpack of Hadonite. Medium backpack. It would be ideal in the future to grab the large backpacks. There we are. Don't need any repairs, don't need any fuel, which is great.
All systems disabled.
But yeah, we best be kind of prompt, as it will get a bit hot around here. Oh, let me sell what I've got so far. This isn't a full backpack. This is an 85% full backpack. So we will sell this. It's a shame I wasn't able to pick up anything anymore. I'm not sure why that happened. Mining control isn't what we need. We need storage, which might be this one. Yes, it's this one. Look, because you've got a bloke stood there doing absolutely nothing right now. Yeah, I'm not sure what that bug... I've never experienced the bug where you just... Oh, there's someone else coming in by the sounds of things. Where you just can no longer pick things up. That's a new one for me. Did I hear someone coming in? Guess not. Might just be the wind. Anyway, let's go. So 85% full medium backpack of Hadonite. Let's see if it does sell here. I've been told it does. So it's the first time I'm doing this actually, selling at a place like this. So I'll be happy if it does. Backpack, there it is. 19,000, which is a very good amount. 19,000 for an 85% full medium backpack. We still have a full backpack to check out. So you could, you know, if you've got... I suppose you're quite restricted still with a Mustang, because the Mustang has significantly less interior space for storing personal items than any other ship, I believe. That sounds like a ship. I wonder if it's an AI bounty. Oh no, look, there we go. Guy with an Aurora. We'll probably say hello. But yeah, 85% medium. Now a full medium backpack will be interesting to see how much we can sell. But then if you wanted to get maybe a large backpack, which is what I was intending to do with a heavy chest piece, then you could fill a lot more than that. I think it's 25,000 for a heavy backpack full of Hadonite. And if you're able to put more than one in your ship, more than two in your ship, then you are looking at 50, 75, even 100 grand if you can fit 4. And it does take a bit of time, don't get me wrong. It's not a super fast way of making money like something like bounty hunting. But it is something different. And I enjoy it. It's a nice contrast to something a little bit more fast paced. I think that's about right. Let's try the magic jump of faith. There we are. But it looks like we may have another starter guy here in an Aurora. So this is where the backpack is. Let me just move that into there. Move that on there. Equip that as well, just so that we've got it. I don't think I'll need to use it. Let's make sure that that's equipped properly and looking nice. And there you are, 100%. So this is a great way of making extra cash. Without feeling like you're wasting time going back and forth all the time. Let's just see if we can say hi to this guy. He's probably in here trying to gather up some stuff. Hello! I've really got to work on my hellos. You freak me out even. There's his Aurora. I'm assuming he's come here. Hello? While I am here though, before he gets to it, I will just loot this box. Put these in here. I'll get the field light. That's actually going to be equipable now. I will put that on my weapon. Take a couple of grenades. I don't need the Uberev, but I'll see if I can take it. Oh, we've got two. I think they're duplicating. We did. We picked them both up. But it's fine. There we go. That's just a duplication. Might as well grab it before someone else gets it. Ooh, an Oracle helmet. Yes, please. Where can I put this? Christ. Let me... well, what I can do, so that I'm not fretting, is I'll put it into the local inventory. Like so. And then once I've done filling up this backpack, I'll be able to... Oh, sorry, selling this goods from my backpack. See how much we get. Okay, so 23,000 for 85 units. Why 85? Oh, no, that's... Okay, that's just how much you can fill in there. It's just a coincidence that it's 85. But 100% medium backpack, you can get 23,000. Which I believe then that would mean for a heavy backpack, you can probably get quite a bit more. Because that doesn't seem like a significant difference between the sizes. Let's put that in there. Let's equip this. I mean, it's pink. It's not my thing. Let me just leave that in the local inventory. No one can have it, I'm afraid. In fact, to tell you what, I'll be a kind guy. And I'll put it in here for when anyone else comes along. But there you have it. We've made quite a decent amount of cash there today. We made 23,000 from one run, from one backpack, 19,000 from another backpack. So you're talking about 40-odd thousand, 43,000. Which is a good amount to make for, I would say, an hour or two. I wouldn't even say that long, to be fair. Maybe an hour and a half I've been doing this today. But not too shabby. Is this guy still here, or is he gone? I think he's gone, hasn't he? Maybe he just came to grab a box from somewhere and bugger off. But yeah, not too bad. I think we will fly back to a spaceport and log off to Everus. And then call it a day. And I think next time, if we can get a few more backpacks, or even upgrade to bigger backpacks, then that's good. But you are still limited to the amount of backpacks you can store in the Mustang. I think I can only store 2 and wear 1. Heavy. Maybe that's only medium. I'm not sure.
Welcome. Your journey begins now.
Anyway, I'll be back in a sec.
Operational.
But yeah, when we come back, I suspect the next episode I do may be a 316.1 episode, which could see us checking out these new derelicts. The caterpillar derelicts that are spewing across 9 different moons. So, yeah, when we'll see how long they take to come to life. But for now, I think that's not been a bad day's work. I'm going to go in, I'm going to grab a beer and relax, and then make my way back down to the planet and get something to drink and eat, I think. But anyway, thank you for watching. Do be sure to subscribe if you want to check out more of Ari Wrath and Zero to Hero. Is that an M50? He was travelling fast. I mean, that's what the M50 is designed for, I guess. But yeah, I'll be back hopefully with some 3.16.1. If it takes too long, I'll jump in and record some more. But we'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.